Hello, everybody. Recently, I've been running out of stream ideas. Like, I really haven't been able to think of what to do. Every day I go live and I think, okay, what am I gonna do today? Am I gonna play Blox Fruits? Am I gonna play Terraria? Am I gonna play Minecraft? And then I realize, wait a second, I should just get somebody else who is much better at ideas to come up with all the stuff for me. And then I don't have to do anything. What I've decided to do is I've decided to take the one person who is the biggest inspiration to me, named Douglas, also known as Dougdog, also known as Dougdog, also known as Dougdog, also known as Dougdog. He just keeps using his name, like, more and more. Every time he makes a new channel, he's got like 5 of them. I don't know who the original Doug is, but I'll probably look into that at some point. Everybody knows making an AI of somebody who already exists is like objectively a bad thing, right? So we need to make a new creature. So we're gonna take Dougdog and we need to make a legally distinct version of Dougdog. I'm thinking about calling him Lug. I mean, we've got Ludwig as well, who also is somebody who does a very similar thing. If we take those two and we smush them together into one hybrid being, we will get Ludlug. So the first thing we need to do in order to create Dougdog is to generate or find the legally distinct image for our Dougdog to be used. Because otherwise, this is just a person who exists who we're making an AI of, and that's kind of weird because you don't have Dougdog's permission to do this. Well, the first thing we need to do is come up with something for this to be used. One thing we can do is you can just look up Dougdog, right? Is he naked? Okay, I know you can't see below his neck, but he just looks naked. And like every single photo that he's in, even when he's fully clothed, he always looks naked. Like, look at this. It looks like he's not wearing clothes and somebody put a shirt in front of him that he's just like standing in front of. So what we need to do, come up with fruits that are similar to bell pepper, but different, right? What are other peppers, other types of peppers that we could use? Okay, so this is gonna be, Lud. 5%. So chat, the plan is simple. Take a transparent drawing of a hose, we copy and paste it 2 times, boom, now we've got eyes. Perfect solution. Now, we do have a creature here called DOUGDOG.ai. All we need to do is just mold its brain, like smush it together, like putty. So that way, it will stop believing that it is Dougdog and it will believe that it is Lud. And in order to do this, it's simple. All we have to do is simply look up. All right, is Brenner a crime? Oh, it's a war crime. Okay, I would like to rescind my previous... The first thing we need to do is we need to ask, hey, Lud, I need you to help us come up with video ideas. I need you to give me 10 to 15 great ideas that will be guaranteed to make absolutely banger YouTube videos in the future and make for fantastic stream content so that I will be able to someday fulfill my dream of fighting popular YouTuber Doug in a Walmart parking lot. Please let me know.
One video idea I've been kicking around recently is the infamous Walmart parking lot brawl. I feel like there's definitely some potential there. It'll be pretty tough to take on someone as popular as Doug or Ludwig, though. They're both pretty tough dudes.
Okay.
But like you said, it would definitely be funny to get beat up by them.
There's a slight problem with this plan, Lud, and it's that I kind of need Doug or Ludwig to be willing to collab with me, and they don't know who I am. So what is a good video idea that Doug or Ludwig would be interested in seeing that could potentially get us into a position where we are talking to each other so that later we can then fight them and probably lose to them in a fight at a Walmart parking lot? Because ultimately, we need to get into a position where they want to talk to me first, and then we can lure them into the fight.
Definitely a better place to start. So first, we need to come up with a video idea that they might be interested in so that we can get their attention.
We're not doing
What kind of content are they typically interested in? Do they like pranks, jokes, challenges, funny stories?
Based off what I'm seeing, it seems like Dougdog likes to force an AI to play like children's games. He likes doing stuff with his Twitch chat. He likes dying from hunger. He likes selling his ashes. As for Ludwig, he likes proving that he's the best. He likes torturing himself with extremely hard video game challenges, like a 60-hour Elden Ring live stream or a 60-hour Getting Over It live stream. I think he might be a masochist.
Doug and Ludwig like to do a lot of video game-related content. They both do kind of crazy challenges and pranks, and they even have their own little lore that they incorporate into their streams and videos.
Yeah.
So coming up with a video idea that might catch their attention, I think it would help to incorporate some of those elements into your idea. Do you have any ideas for a video that would combine elements of what they like to do into one thing?
No, I don't have any ideas. That's the whole reason. That's the whole fucking reason we brought you in, is because I don't have any ideas. I need you to give me ideas.
Okay, I think I have an idea.
Okay.
So we're talking about how they both do gaming-related content.
Yep.
What if we just do the exact same thing as them? Like, play the same games they play, do the same kind of challenges they do, but make it in our own unique way.
That's exactly what Ludwig does, though. That's where he gets the yoink and twist from. You guys ever heard the Ludwig yoink and twist? When I first heard it, I thought there was like a sex joke. No, genuinely, that's what he does. He takes other people's content and he twists it into his own thing. That's actually a great idea. We can just do this, right? Like, we take this, lose a game, gift 100 subs. Okay. Maybe we don't do that one. And then as for Dougdog, JVT writes a video script. Can two AIs play chess against each other? Okay, so he likes doing a lot of randomizers and stuff. All right, so I've looked into it, and it seems like a lot of their content involves gaming and challenges. Dougdog especially loves to do character AI stuff. He loves to have ChatGPT beat games for him, or if his Twitch chat, fight ChatGPT, or make it with ChatGPT. He loves ChatGPT. And I'm seeing that Ludwig also likes doing that kind of stuff. But instead of that, it's completely different and not related at all. What he actually likes doing is having obscenely hard challenges, or just playing the fucking Suika game for the 17th week in a row.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Whole fuck you.
Let's take a moment to take a few deep breaths and calm down.
That's a good idea.
All right, let's not get off topic here. Let's just focus on the video ideas. So, any video game, right? Brawl Stars, that's a mobile fighting game. It's like Mario Kart, but with brawlers fighting each other instead.
I guess.
Is that what you want to do? Play a mobile game?
Why do you sound so incredulous? No, I want to play that.
Oh, okay, you really seem pretty adamant about Brawl Stars, so
no.
fine.
Okay, you know, fine.
Are you sure you don't want to play a more mainstream game like Super Mario Bros. 3 or Stardew Valley or something?
Okay, these are actually good. These are good suggestions. I like the Stardew Valley one. That's actually not a bad idea. But we can't just do those games. There needs to be a twist. Something fun and engaging that's going to spice things up.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the popular streamer XQC?
Yeah.
What if we played Brawl Stars, but in order to win, you have to beat XQC in a match? And you can't ever use the same brawler as XQC, because he'll just copy your pick. And there's only one mode you can play, and it's Showdown. So you'll be 1v1ing him the whole time.
There's a slight problem. We can't just talk to XQC. We should probably do more Super Mario Odyssey, Stardew Valley, Super Mario, that kind of stuff. Because I feel like that's going to do better than Brawl Stars, right? The market's already oversaturated for Brawl Stars, so we're not going to be able to do stuff that realistically. We need to find more niche games to bring attention to people, so that way we can be credited if they blow up.
What if we did a video where we compare the arguments for and against Stardew and Minecraft?
I mean, maybe.
You're right. They're both really good games, and they both deserve to be game of the 2010s.
I mean,
but if we had a video where we compare side by side which game had more people arguing for it to be the game of the 2010s, that could be interesting, right? Then at the end, we can have the chat vote on which game they think deserves to be game of the 2010s.
That's actually a really good idea. Unironically, it's like a genuinely fire idea. Thank you. All I gotta do now is come up with an idea for Super Mario. So like, what ideas do you have for Super Mario? Because those are fairly big. We could maybe do Sonic instead. Ooh.
You're right. There isn't as much Sonic content as Mario, so we wouldn't be competing with as many competing channels.
Yeah.
And Sonic games are really fun too.
That's true.
But let's see. Which Sonic games would we have fun playing together? Would we pick a classic 16-bit Sonic game, or would we play one with newer graphics?
I mean, that's not a bad idea. I think that, realistically, we should probably go for one of the newer games, because there's not too many newer games. Somebody said Frontiers is good.
Never would have thought of that. I can actually see both Frontiers and Battle for Apple working really well.
Battle for Apple. Maybe that's a real game. Battle for Apples. Let me check. Apple and Onion Beats battle game. Maybe he's talking about this one. I don't know. Let's see. Is this what the game he's talking about? Waiting. Holy shit, that's loud. All right, Lud. We're going to play that game you wanted us to try out called Battle for Apple Battle Beats Battle. We're going to do that now.
All right. I just double-checked with the chat, and they seem to be leaning heavily towards trying out Frontiers at some point.
Chad is recommending to me, Bobble Battle again. He's also saying that Chad never recommended that. They think you're lying and that you're, like, crazy. And, honestly, I'm not opposed to the idea that you're crazy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, quite frankly. Can I add you on Steam? I mean, you could. Theoretically, there's nothing stopping you from adding me on Steam. Editor, please put my friend code onto the stream.
No.
Can I be honest? For a second, chat, I have genuinely never in my life ever seen a full episode of Apple and Onion outside of one time when I was much younger and I was on a vacation. I needed to watch something because I was so incredibly bored. But there's just nothing to watch, and so I watched one episode. And it was this episode where Apple is really scared about, like, being replaced as, like, #1 best friend. And so ultimately what ended up happening is his reflection kind of represented his overall feelings towards the situation. And it was kind of just like this idea that, you know, he will never be the #1 friend, but ultimately it's just better to be someone's friend than to just constantly be jealous and be nobody's friend, because you're not nobody's #1 friend, right? Then there's reflection left, and somebody thought it was a vampire, and that was kind of funny. And that's the only thing I remember about the hit Cartoon Network show Up and Onion. That's the only legacy that show has in my mind, and I wonder about that sometimes. Anyways,
Thank you for including me on your stream suggestions.
Of course.
It's been a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what other games and streams the community ends up suggesting.
Yeah.
Before I go, I actually do have a file suggestion if you want to take a crack at that in your next stream.
Ooh, yes, please.
I think it would be super interesting to see you play through and react to one of the games I played during my This Game Blows My Mind series.
I don't think that's
There
real.
are a few short ones that probably wouldn't take more than 30 minutes, like Human Resource Machine or A Brief Moz.
I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what either of those games are, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Sure.
Final suggestion for you, if you're looking for a game to stream next,
Yeah?
is to check out Outer Wilds. It's a game about exploring a solar system and discovering secrets of a dead space civilization.
All right. Yeah, I will check out Outer Wilds. All right, chat. This has been one of the streams of all time. You guys want me to bring Lola back in the future? Leave a comment down below. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope I will see you around next time. If this video gets 15 likes, I will make a Yelud Lud YouTube channel. You can't stop me.